Hey guys, and welcome back to the HobbyNut channel. From this past weekend's SCMA Upstate show, I collected some shop cards, collected show flyers for upcoming shows, so I want to share those with you. Give a shout out also to a show that I was emailed a flyer on, and I want to share with you some of the cool stuff that I picked up while I was there. Some were gifts and some I bought, and I tell you what, it was just a great bunch of vendors, as you saw in the last video, and just a great time of fellowship. So hey, let me share it with you. Bring your model to life with MCV Products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.net. First up, guys, we've got a shop card shout out for our buddy Irvin Arter over at the Arter Rake. This is a relatively new channel. I shared when his channel first went up a few weeks ago, and he is growing leaps and bounds, has some great content, some how-tos, things like that, some awesome cars he's been sharing. But check out that goat. Absolutely cool. And if you want to get a quick look at that QR code there, you can just scan that and go right to the channel. But the Arter Rake, be sure you head over and check them out. Like with all the guys, I always ask you guys to do, give them a sub. Check out the content on all these guys. The community is growing continually, and I think it's an awesome thing for the hobby, so jump in there and do that. Okay, next up, I've got a couple of flyers I picked up, as well as some that were emailed to me. And this is from our buddy Steve and this is regarding the Heartland Model Car Nationals. And this is on June the 7th and the 8th. And it is in Overland Park, Kansas, which is just outside of Kansas City. And if you want information, the full color flyer, the categories and rules, you can head over to www.kcslammers.com. www.kcslammers.com. This is a great club, and they've been around a long time. This is the 33rd annual Heartland Nationals. So sounds like a good one. It's a 2-day show, the 7th and the 8th. You can get all the information there on the flyer that's on the website. It's a full color flyer, as well as you've got the PDF that you can get your entry forms, things like that. And again, there's your categories. They also have, you've got your list of master awards here and all that kind of stuff. And their theme is, Dad Said No. And I remember on some car stuff, my dad saying no to a few things myself. But kind of a cool theme. So head over, again, www.kcslammers.com. Get all the information that you need there. So if you're in that Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, Iowa area that you can make that trip, this will be a good one to hit. Okay, next up is this one's actually May the 31st, right around the corner there, and it is the Smoky Mountain Model Con, this IPMS group. And they want you to come to the show. But if you want to get the information, the entry forms, all that stuff, just head over to www.knoxvillescalemodelers.com, knoxvillescalemodelers.com. And, well, I'm not on the thing there, am I? But you can pull that up. You get your registration forms, the category list, entry forms, all of that stuff, and all your information is going to be over there. And like I said, that's right around the corner here, May 31st in Knoxville, Tennessee. I may look into going to that one myself. Next up is the South Carolina Modelers Association, the SCMA's last show of the year, which is, well, if I can get these things apart here, which is the Low Country. The Charleston group is hosting this one, and this is the Low Country Nationals, and it is July 19th in Charleston, South Carolina, in North Charleston, actually, at the Trident Technical College. Great venue, by the way. This was their first venue there last year, and it was really, really a great venue and a great event. Your main themes is European and Japanese Challenge, 70 years of the Chevy Small Block, and the 250th birthday of the United States Marines. So if that's not on your calendar, you should put that on there, because this is always a really fun show too. Next is August the 2nd. This is hosted by the Model Car Builders of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. And this show is a first, but as I understand it, they pretty much got a lot of the vendor tables sold out, and expecting a really big show. And again, it is Saturday, August the 2nd at First Baptist Church, 501 West 5th Street, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And they have a Facebook page. I'm a member of this group. Head over there, check them out, show them some love. But just a really, really great group. And I'll hope to see you there. There's the QR code for that, by the way. This is one I'll definitely be trying to make here for sure, too. And because Jamie has really done a lot of work on this, I'm expecting great things there. Next up is the Fall Con 25, hosted by the Fast Tracks Raceway and Hobby Shop and the Race City IPMS group. This show I've been to about 3 years in a row, and or 3 times anyway, but it's been really, really a good one. It came from Hollywood as your theme, and anything that is a TV or film subject. And this is September 27th, 2025, and it is in Mooresville, North Carolina. So there's your information, and you can go to Fast Tracks Hobbies or the IPMS Race City group there on their websites and get further information on that. And here's if you're interested in being a vendor or any other information you may need, there's your contact information there. So hopefully we'll see you there. Also, I've got this flyer for the Charlotte Scale Modelers. This is a great group of guys, I tell you, and they always put on a first-rate show. And this will be in Charlotte, North Carolina on November the 8th. So probably the last show of the year for me anyway, but November 8th at Providence Baptist Church in Charlotte, North Carolina. There's your information on that. The main theme is From War to Peace. Check out their channel, website, and you'll find, and Facebook group too. They do have a Facebook group, and you'll get more particulars on the show itself. So there'll be a raffle, of course, vendors, all of that kind of stuff. But like I said, this group of guys, I've known most of them for a lot of years, and they are some really great guys, and they got a passion for the hobby, and that's what it takes. Next up, these go into next year, actually. This is for January the 17th. This is the Hope It Don't Snow show for SCMA. It'll be the first SCMA show of 2026. And this will be January the 17th, 2026. And this is at the NARA Event Hall in Welford, South Carolina. The venue that they switched to last year just turned out it wasn't big enough, which is a great thing for a show that it wasn't big enough, and there really wasn't enough light in the venue for what we needed. So they found a new venue, tons of room for vendors and models, easy to get to, tons of light, just a great venue. I've been by it and taken a look, and I'm impressed. They even made bright lighting down there and tons of parking as well, guys. So all that information, you can also get this info on their Facebook page and website as well. And look forward to seeing you there. I missed it, of course. I was sick this past year, didn't get to make this show, and it's the first time I missed it in a few years. Then that huge swap meet that we look forward to every year in February on the 21st of 2026. And this is the Mid-Carolina Model Car Swap Meet hosted by the Mid-Carolina Modelers of Salisbury in Salisbury, North Carolina. That's always in the same location. Absolutely a huge swap meet. A lot of big vendors there, and always enjoy this. If you're interested in being a vendor, you can get a hold of Alan at this number here. And bring a pocket full of money. Let's support those vendors and make some of your dreams come true with some of that stuff. Okay, guys, that's it on the flyers for right now. Let me reset the camera, and I'll show you the goodies I picked up while we were in Simpsonville. Okay, guys, one of the first people that walked up to me when I got to the show Saturday morning was my buddy Wayne Stevens. And Wayne gave over and gave me a gift that, he had sent me a set of these way back when I had asked about them. This is a car I really want to do. It's an old Bush Series car that was driven by Kyle Petty. I think Brett Bodine, Todd Bodine, I believe, drove it. But anyway, this Peak department store's car was really, really cool. It was a red car, had some awesome markings. What you can't see here is there's some petty blue and a little bit darker blue around that. But this was just a cool car. I want to do it with a V6 like they ran back then. And kind of deck it out, but I think this is just an awesome set of decals. Wayne, brother, love you, man. Thank you, appreciate you, and I really appreciate the decals. Also ran into Mark, and another Mark, but he gave me something that I had never seen before, and that is this Petty Superbird. Guys, this is carved out of wood. Is that not cool? It says it's made by Wooden Oodens. Wooden Oodens, I've never heard of them either, but check that out. And check out the tires. They're even wood. But how cool is that? Brother, I appreciate you more than you know. This is going to go in a place of honor on the credenza behind me here, I think, but I have never seen one of these. Very cool. Very nice. I appreciate you, man, very much, and thank you again, big time. The only kit that I picked up, guys, was, since I was in such a rush, I found an unbelievable price on this puppy, so I couldn't leave without it. And you know I use a lot of the parts off these old things, and parts of the chassis that can be modified. This is just a great little kit. Always like this, going back to the late 60s, early 70s. These were just awesome kits. So grabbed another one of those, and that was the only kit that I picked up this time, but man, there was so much great stuff there. Also, I'd mentioned that our friends Terry and Patrice with STS Decals were there, and while I was over there, they told me, if you remember in the stash video, or excuse me, in the vendors video, you heard Patrice say, hey, got some new stuff for this show. Well, one of them was, let me shake these up just a little bit, see if I can get them separated. They're still kind of, but anyway, they are carrying now, as part of their line, Tropical Glitz. And these paints are absolutely awesome, and I have heard nothing but great stuff about them, so I'm going to be trying them. And I told them, I said, oh, I've got to try these things. They're kind of a candy, almost metallic, but not quite metallic, candy color. But I said, what I need is a good orange. I love orange. And check that out. And the way these work, I tell you what, go over to YouTube, pull up Tropical Glitz, and watch the video. I'm not going to spoil it on what color the base coat has to be, because you won't believe it. But I also asked, I said, do you have a black cherry? Something that's close to a black cherry. Look at that. And this one's actually called Seductive Cherry. But that is just absolutely gorgeous. And again, it's still kind of separated. And I like the fact that it's got the shaker ball in there too. And this one is actually called Orange Lollipop. But I think that is absolutely beautiful. But the next thing they had that was brand new were paint masks. And they had a number of them, but I thought these two just, I had to have them. So I picked these up while I was there. But these are vinyl cut paint masks. And I always love these little, I call them scallops, but this type of little stuff on some of those 50s and early 60s rods. And the cool thing is, check this out. If you're on a different color, I don't know if you can see the lines, but let's say you were doing it on a black vehicle. Well, of course, you couldn't use the black masks on those. So check it out. You've got, if you can see the lines, but these are die cut as well. And yeah, there you go. You can see them a little bit. So you have two different colors for different color cars in one pack, which I thought was cool. But I'm seeing a 49 Ford in my head with these right here already in that old 50s style. And again, you can see, if you get them turned just right, the die cut, the paint masks there in the blue as well. But I thought, hey, gotta have these. And they had several other styles in flames as well as other striping. Absolutely awesome stuff. So head over to their website and snatch you up some of these. And also that tropical glitz paint, absolutely beautiful. And if you're not familiar with STS Decals, if you need something made custom, they always give you a little bag here that's got all your goodies in it. And by the way, you always get a decal application brush. I've got a number of these from them now. These are really good little brushes, good soft brushes, but really good brushes. And for the paint, when you order or buy the paint, you also get these dropper caps. And if you're familiar with pouring these into your paint bowl, if you're not using a siphoning tube, that can be messy. Well, once you take these off, and by the way, check this out, they are sealed. So you take that after you get your seal off, pop that in there, and then you've got a way to put that in there a few drops at a time, a whole lot less messy. So awesome stuff there. Also, if you're, again, not familiar with STS, they give you, for all of their decal line, oh, and you get some free stickers too. El Flake Slinger. And I think, we got two of those. And you get one of their regular STS Decals stickers, their instructions on using their decals, as well as with other decals, setting solutions, things like that. And again, these guys also do some of the best custom decals you'll find around too. And so you just send them the dimensions you need them in and the photographs of what you need, and chances are they can do them up for you really nicely. And the last thing I picked up, and man, I wish I'd have had more time to spend with the vendors, but again, I had to leave for a funeral, so I was a little limited on my time, but I had to stop by and see my man Matt and Heather over at MCV Products. Pick me up another one of the 351 Clevelands. Guys, these things are absolutely unreal. Awesome, awesome. Got me a new battery. Check that out. It's got the posts and the battery. And then your standard battery cables, cable ends. And I also picked up something else that as soon as I saw it on the website, I went, you know, I got to have this. And that is this. Isn't that cool? Just absolutely a great pulling tractor. I think that's the like Pro Stock International Harvester. We're going to get into it here for a minute. Well, if I can find an X-Acto that's got, that had a saw blade on it. Duh. Oops. But this thing is clean. He had some on display, and I think he sold a bunch of tractors. And I know a lot of you guys in that last video made a lot of comments on, hey, who had those tractors? The pulling tractors. And those were Matthew with MCVProducts.net. So head over if you want one and check it out. But this is the, I'm pretty sure it's Pro Stock or Super Stock version of the International Harvester. Check out how clean all of that is, guys. See? Frame. Part of the hood. But this one stood out versus the open motors because I just thought, you know what, I got something in mind. Because of all those side panels, I thought that's perfect to advertise. But that's a good billboard for some custom decals. So Terry and Patrice are going to be hearing from me on that. That looks like a piece of the grill there. The engine. front wheels and tires. And yes, those push out, so you can paint those separate. These are not, these are multiple piece. I can push that. You can see it coming out there. Well, I'm not going to do it without taking it out of the bag. And I'm pretty sure these are the same on the wheels. And yeah, you see them popping out there, starting to pop out. So you can paint them separate, but I thought these were just really cool. And you know, this is way outside of my wheelhouse, guys, because I've never built a pulling tractor. But this one, I've got an idea for, like I said, some custom decals that should make it kind of fun. But cool, huh? So if you're interested in one of those pulling tractors, or if you've not seen these things, go over to mcvproducts.net, mcvproducts.net, and scarf you up one. I think he's got 5, 6, maybe even 7 of these pulling tractors now in different configurations. Single engine through the turbine engines, the Allison aircraft. Just it's awesome stuff. Guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the goodies there. Next video, I think I'm going to cover the SCMA Spartanburg Club meeting from last night, maybe. And then I've been working on a video on that Mustang for probably 6 weeks. So I've crammed it all together, but it's a lot of work crammed together. And that one will probably be right after this. So you can be looking forward to an update on the Mustang in the next few days. I promise. Okay, guys. Love you. Mean it. Appreciate you watching. I truly, truly do. Hope y'all have an awesome week. God bless. Jesus loves you. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a bunch, guys.